The right time. Tell him to let you go. Javon, let her go.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying fly, Eagles, fly, as they get ready to match up with the New England Patriots. Pulls it in at the 13. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
I just want to tell you how important this game is. They win, and they worst case scenarios, they're the 2. I have been on teams that have been the 2 seed, okay? But that 1 seed.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Miles Sanders first carry of the game. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. This defense for the Pats, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Hurts, he's going to keep this on the option. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. A little do-it-yourself run right there, and a nice gain.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great. Because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed. But they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Now this throw caught left side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
Well, the Kansas City faithful here in Denver are boastful about their dominance over their division rivals. They'll make it 13 in a row.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll look to throw. And right side, Hitler's got it. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Working with 2nd and 5 now. A run with Harris out of the shotgun.
Oh,
Second
what was
time.
y'all doing?
Well, there's plenty of real
That
estate
nigga
for him to
stop.
maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Teams in play for the 1 wild card. 4 teams in play for the top seed, including the Chiefs. But they got to take care of business here today. So when Andy Reid and Matt Mahomes stealing that beautiful Colorado out of the game with
They run with Harris. Dances by him. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year and 3rd overall. And the Pats have taken the early lead. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And Rager will not return it, so it'll come out to the 25 on the touchback.
He came in early in his career, had a chance to play. Last year, he ended up playing and starting. This year, lost a job.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
You
and now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'm trying to do better here. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
So, Charles, you talk about this head coach and his future with this franchise. Look, it's been a frustrating year, and I think we saw some of that frustration boil over at his weekly press conference earlier in the week.
Yeah, he's trying to say all the right things, isn't he? But he's heard the rumors. He knows what's going on out there. And right now, he is tired of having to answer the question, are you on the hot seat in every meeting with reporters? This week, he kind of said, I've had enough. And I don't blame him. He looks like a guy that may very well be out the door.
They go play action here on 1st down. And that's complete to Sanders. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now a carry for Sanders. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
On play action, they'll throw. Airing it out deep for Smith. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. Well, they went for all the marbles there on that long pass. He caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds.
So difficult, isn't it? Because you have so many things you're going through on that play, trying to get open, trying to catch the ball, and still get your feet down to complete the process of the play. Not successful on that attempt.
Open man, that's Devontae Smith. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago.
What y'all doing, man?
Reestablish the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game. And all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
They'll run with Sanders. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Eagles are now just an extra point away from grabbing the lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know,
man.
don't have to be anything dramatic. Just get
That's my
moving,
fault.
get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 46 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. They'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Oh, a lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone stretcher here because they started the tight end on the left side of the formation and sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well where you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Every guy that plays this game has plenty of people around him that are concerned for his health and well-being. He had no regard for his body on that catch at all, did he?
Middle of the field, diving to grab it? No, he didn't. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. He'll look to throw. And he's
He's going to drop this down to Harris, middle of the field. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Harris. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
He's facing a tough decision here, Jim. The tension is mounting.
On the give, this is Harris. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
An option handoff given to Harris.
Shit.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up the 4th down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
I know. And if this is a business dinner, save those junkies. And interest in life, you need anything great over your funds. You do your own thing.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
They'll try and run the option.
And not only did he not get in the end zone, he didn't get the first down either. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
That's the way to get to him, defense.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And now their defense came through with the goal line stand, got them the ball back. See what they can do about putting a drive together. Long way to go.
They need to reward that defense. Goal line stand, they've got to make that stand up themselves, right? Give the defense a chance to catch their breath on the sidelines. At least get 2 first downs. 3 would be better. Change field position. Let them catch their breath.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Sanders. And they'll get him down up past the 15.
Defenses always have a goal of holding a runner under 100 yards. Well, he went over 150 last week, won NFC Player of the Week award honors. And guess what? He's got a chance to do it again because of that vision he has. He sees holes that maybe don't exist.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman of the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
You know, you're following up on this head coach and the pressure that he is under. CD, I want to switch it to you because you've been on winning teams, but I know you've been in similar situations too where things just are not going well. How do you approach that as a player?
It's a tough approach, Brandon, because you actually have to do the opposite of what you would think. You know, in your mind, you're thinking, I redouble my efforts, I go harder. In a sense, you have to back off a little bit. You have to do a little bit less. Do what you're supposed to do, but don't take on the pressures of doing more and trying to do your teammates' jobs as well. If you do that, that's really going to lead to more issues.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
The speed on the edge of this defense, they're able to apply that kind of pressure here early. He's trying to use a little misdirection with that jet sweep, but who's an athletic linebacker on the inside.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Throw left side complete. That's Sanders. There's some space here. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
And once again, this is Sanders. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. And he is the NFC rating offensive player of the week. You got to think, all the guys that take the field each and every week, that's not an easy award. Always has to feel good to grab.
It has to feel great because it separates you, at least for a week, amongst your peers. And for him to separate again, he has to have the same type of a game. That means being explosive off the line of scrimmage and catching everything that comes his way.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Here's a diving catch right side. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment and you have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. At the line, ready to go. And with him trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. And he'll flip this out to Huntley. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Back to throw here. Airing this one out for Evans. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They're going to look to throw. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Again, he'll drop to throw. Airing this one out for Evans. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
So after the incompletion on first, now
Crazy.
2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
What?
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
What the fuck?
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit.
How you
onto the
catch that
field.
shit, though? That's
And now we'll
bogus.
get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It will be a 51-yard attempt. Gonzalez's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've come to halftime here in Philly with the Eagles on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
All right. Should have stopped, fellas.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
There you go.
Much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal,
There you go.
get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Second and 9 now. They're going deep downfield.
Oh, man. Come on, bro.
He's got it at the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the
You gotta
receiver
be better right there.
here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears weren't realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
They'll try and throw for it. And he'll get into the end zone to push the lead up to a field goal. So they make the decision.
Can't give up one-play touchdowns, though, bro.
They got it.
Yeah, at
That's
this stage
bad.
of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Karate, basketball, baseball, everything. So I guess you could say competition is in our blood. So throwing a little ball through a big window is a big.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be a second down. They run with Sanders off the option. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
They'll go again with Sanders. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
I like this focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. He's got a man. It's his fullback. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll make it a second down.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
Do anything feeling. The magic of that just arrived feeling. That's everything.
Working with a 2nd and 3.
That vacation is on feeling.
They'll run at Sanders. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
It inspires us to go for it. And has our back. And goes out of its way to help. When you start with kids, you get a different kind of thing.
They'll set up a throw.
Or pick it.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Coverage is awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
High-quality kitchens, closets, flooring, and more. At absurdly low prices. Plus special financing. Find your next wow today, only at Cabinets to Go. This is how
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
We actually changed it this week.
Going for it with Sanders. He will hold the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time.
That was 4th and what we would call long in that situation, wasn't it? That wasn't 4th and inches, was it?
No, I mean, you get in those situations 4th and 3, 4th and 4. That's a lot to, what would you say, a lot of pizza left in that box.
It certainly is. Not everyone dove in on that one. In today's NFL, this is a passing down. All right, this is not a running down. That takes a lot of guts to call that play and even better execution.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now Sanders. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 67 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Now that the lintel and stone windowsill have been delivered, we can finish prepping for the new kitchen window.
Real good.
These looking good looks that they love, and I plan on mirroring that look in the kitchen. And of course, there's
they'll look to throw here on 1st down. That'll be caught. Rager with it. Touchdown! Jalen Rager, his 4th touchdown on the year. And once once again, the Eagles are back out in front. Elliott now to add the extra point. It's up and good to make it 21-17.
This is the look of a solid piece of wood, but it's a fraction of the cost. Some of that instruction that I did, the way that
now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Brooke really wanted to push her comfort level in the kitchen with a little color. Well, these two-tone counters will keep this kitchen from being a simple white on white and add a layer of sophistication. And even though gray is a little darker, with the new window finally in place, letting in even more natural light than before, I'm confident this kitchen will feel bright and airy.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
A nice start to the drive, picking up 12 yards there and a very quick first down. That time a little misdirection really seemed to fool the defense.
The offensive line is good.
You're taught to watch film and pick up tendencies.
Really good. They just killing us on all them little wham blocks and shit.
The opposite direction, huh?
They go play action here on first down. Airing this one out for Evans. This is caught inside the 15.
Oh my God, bro.
Territory. A big play there for New England.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Bro, what the fuck,
A real
man?
field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Running with the fullback, Alex Arma. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They had the
Saving these little dudes, man.
Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
Like the lighting above the built-ins, which I love because it punctuates the feature wall and makes it feel architectural.
Second down and 8.
It's kind of great faucet for the large 8-inch sink. It's stylish, but still powerful enough to clean anything.
They'll set up to throw. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. It'll go as a gain of 4. And just like that, it's third down. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Excluded a powder room and saved $20,000. We were able to redesign their main floor, including opening up their kitchen so they can have neighbors over and see them too. All the problems this house had,
the Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on third down. On play action, they'll throw.
Oh, yeah.
It's intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's picked off. And the Eagles are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They get the crucial turnover, just huge, but now they've got the football deep in their own territory. You've got to be careful because if you give it right back, there goes your lead.
Have to be extremely happy with their defense. They received a gift. That takeaway, even though they're deep in their own territory, now they have the football. And you know there's always that alpha on defense, that grouchy guy. Forget what the coaches said. I'll guarantee you, he told the quarterback, we just took care of you. Now you take care of us.
Second down, back to Sanders.
Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
93 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
And I'm like, oh my God, is that me? That was designed for you to try and use this with you that is new for 2022, including this premium year.
They'll run with Sanders. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. It's a second down run with Sanders, and he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. It's caught by Sanders. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
Still 15 yards to go, second down.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving.
We have these ideas in our mind, and this is blown all my expectations.
It definitely looks completely different.
I am just so excited and so happy
into Pat's territory now. Here's first and 10, right at the 40. They go back to the ground with Sanders. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders.
They're looking for a lane, but none to be found for Sanders as they stop him short of the line to gain.
He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
And you'll notice we changed a few things in your entry too.
My main criteria was that I needed to have picks on the ball because it's no shoes, we break the bag.
They'll try and run for it. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. They'll run on first down. It's Sanders. The corner, Stephon Gilmore on the stop. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score
What's
game.
wrong? Huh? I tickled Javon?
I love the size of the
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
Everything just looks so much bigger than I thought it would.
I love the contrast between this and this turns off.
Yeah.
On second down now, it's Sanders, and he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball net because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Oh, it's everything that we wanted.
Easy to clean, very durable, massive, and I like the fact that the other accuracy you can clean up easy by just wiping off the head.
I love the color.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
I just got a glimpse again of all of this, and I wasn't sure how open we could make it. It just was stunning everywhere I look, and I can't wait to get the kids in. I just feel like the space is going to...
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
And also, thinking into the future even. Now I think forever, we're always going to be here. This will be the place where we gather.
They'll try and run for it. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. 4th down conversions this drive now 3 for 3.
I'd love to get a look at his play chart right now because he obviously has confidence in everything he has written down in terms of short yardage and going for it on 4th down.
Everything is happening at our house from now on. Every holiday, every meeting, every night.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now a handoff here to his running back. He will push his way down to about the 14. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Another dub.
The Eagles in the victory formation as they take a knee.
Come on in, guys!
Oh, neighborhood here. How are you? How you doing? Oh, you're wearing one of my brother's shirts. Good. How you doing? Do you guys remember before? It almost felt like a waiting room because all the furniture was pushed to the outside.
So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets pushed in from the time you're playing Little League football. All the way up through, and they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Eagles, the win pushes their record now to 11-2 on the year. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Dallas Cowboys next week. Meanwhile, for New England, you wonder what this will do to their playoff prospects as they fall to 8-5. And they try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs.
It's not all rainbows and sunshine.
All this is because we can't decide what to do.
The family has grown up, but the house feels stuck in the past.
This doorway, for feng shui purposes, it's really bad luck.
Hey, woo! Fire in the hole! We'll bring some good luck and help this family find design harmony.
Wow.